Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I am doing a Q&A. I posted a Instagram story thing and I asked what questions you guys want me to answer, and that's what we're doing today. So Q&A. So I'll be answering those. But you know, I'm getting tired of saying welcome back to the channel or all right, let's do this, da 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 da. I gotta find like a fan base name, you know? But I know all these other like YouTubers have like their other, you know, their specific saying. Like the one I watch, Fear the Fro, amazing singles player, by the way. Fro Gang, like, bro, that's a dope name. I gotta have something like, I don't know. If you guys think of something, let me know, because I mean, I have to have something. First question on the list is, what got you into pickleball? Now, funny story is, never knew anything about pickleball, didn't even know what that was. My older sister, she actually asked me one day, she texted me, Kevin, let's go play pickleball. And I'm like, what is pickleball? You know, my sports is basketball, okay? That's really all I played was basketball. And so she's like, let's go play pickleball. And I was like, I don't want to play that. Like, what is this pickleball thing? Like, that sounds awful. Anyway, she convinced me, and so I went. So we went down to Fountain Valley. If you're from California, you'll know. And we went to this place called Los Cabs Sports Village. And so they had a bunch of pickleball courts. Anyway, so we're playing, and I'm like, you know what? This is a pretty fun game, right? I was like, this is easy. That was my first reaction. This is pretty easy. And I was like, this reminds me of like a ping pong tennis type of like vibe. So that's what I did. I got into it, and then after playing it for about a week, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna join a tournament because this is so easy. And so I joined 3-0 singles. I remember my first ever tournament, 3-0 singles. I got my ass whooped. And I was like, oh my God, there are levels to this. And so anyway, from there on, I was like, I need to get better. And so I started to drill, and I started to get better and better. I mean, I'm still a 2.5, you know, so I'm not that great. Didn't get too much better. Next question. Any past sports that transfer well? So, like I said, I only played basketball. I had no other like sports in my life. So no racket sport experience. I do think though, I think basketball, it transfers over pretty good in terms of like when you're playing defense. It's a lot of lateral movement in basketball, so I think the footwork transfers pretty good in pickleball, which is why I play a lot of singles, because it's a lot of lateral movement. So footwork is a good thing. I think in basketball, we have a flick, all right? We already have that, you know, we already have that flick of the wrist. So I think learning that backhand flick or any forehand flick, any flick like the wrist movement, I think it was pretty good transferring from basketball to pickleball. Other than that, I think that's it. Mentality though, my basketball mentality, sports mentality, so any sports, but my sports mentality, growing up, I loved Kobe, of course, and so he's the GOAT. His mentality, Mamba mentality, he is hard work beats talent, okay? That's what I always live by, is hard work beats talent. You can be talented as much as possible, but someone who works hard will always surpass you. Don't forget that. What are my thoughts on the duper reset? Okay. The duper reset, I had mixed feelings about it. Duper reset, I could see it from both sides, the good side and the bad side, right? I think the good thing about the duper reset is that, example is like, what if you played bad and you started to join like tournaments early on, you never really practiced, and you just continued to play and play and play and lose and lose and lose and lose, and then all of a sudden like you're like, okay, forget it, I'm gonna start drilling and getting better. And so let's say you have all those losses in your name, okay? The duper reset, it gives you a chance to reset. Like, let's say you didn't play a tournament for, I don't know, 6 months, and you practice within those 6 months, and you feel as though you're better, okay? And so you decide to do a duper reset, and then you do a tournament again, win all the tournaments, and now it's gonna tell you what's your current duper. Because the thing about duper is that bringing up your duper is pretty hard, in a sense of now we have forecasted like scores, and it's just example, if you beat someone, like if you don't beat them past that forecasted score, you're gonna drop, and that sucks. Or if you beat them and they barely didn't meet that forecasted score, like you go up just a little bit. So I think the reset helps in that sense. But I also think like the reset is like, I thought of it as a money grab, in a sense of, oh, you're taking $30 from someone to just redo it. Like, I get it, you gotta make your money somehow, but I didn't like that portion of it. It's a hit or miss. Either way, you still have to win your games. That's my thing. Either way, you have to win your games. If you don't win your games, guess what? You're gonna go down. Do your best, all right? Drill, 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 and do your best. Next one is from a good friend. Why can't you beat me in singles? All right, buddy. First of all, I have beat you once. We can run it back. We can run it back. I haven't played you in a while, but we can run it back. You don't know how I am, the current me, the 3.0 Kevin. So come face me again, man. Next question, are there any muscles you work on? Damn, not gonna lie, I need to start working out more, like building muscle. I do a lot of cardio, and that's about it. If anything, legs, like my legs are pretty solid. I have like the good Asian genes, so I have good calves. Yeah, I definitely need to work more on my muscles. Since I come from dental hygiene, I use my wrist a lot, and I build a lot of forehand strength. You see that? So cleaning teeth is not easy. It's not easy. Okay, so yeah. So I guess I work on this. I don't know if you can see any muscles, but I think my forehand is pretty strong. The next one is, what is bad advice I hear in pickleball? People say that if you do rec play, you're not gonna get better, or you don't get better in a sense of like faster, because drilling, of course, and I'm team drill. Like, drill your heart out, because drilling is what will make you better. But I think there's a misconception with, oh, don't do rec play no more. As you get to a higher level, rec play is just rec play. Like, yes, at the end of the day, but like still have fun. And during rec play is like, it's where you can experiment shots. I think I hit my first Ernie during a rec play, and I was like, oh, so like in a real game experience, this is how you hit an Ernie. Like, so I think you really just practice in a rec play, like things that you wouldn't do in a real game, if that makes sense. So I think that's the only bad advice I hear a lot, is like, oh, like rec play, don't do that no more. Or if you play with lower level players, you're just gonna get worse. Like, dude, if you play with lower level players, like just practice a shot that you wouldn't take in a game and see, can you really like perfect it, or just try things out. And first of all, be nice. Go play with everybody. Like, pickleball is pickleball. Like, have fun, okay? What to focus on at 3.0, 3.5, 4.0, beyond? First of all, I'm a 2.5. But on a real note, I think in the 3.0 and 3.5 level, depending whether it's doubles or singles, like, you're not gonna really focus as much on dinking. Like, yes, dinking is going to still be a thing, but if you've ever played a tournament, like, you're playing against bangers. Like, most of the time they're gonna drive, smash. Like, there really isn't a lot of resets and a lot of like really third shot drops, and it's more so, can you handle the banging? Okay, like, can you handle the bang? 3.0 to 3.5 level, just really work on perfecting your form. Whereas 4.0 is this is where it gets a little tougher, because everybody in 4.0 is more solid, and you're really going to be you're forced to drop the ball. Okay, like, you're really going to be forced to drop the ball and start dinking, because you're playing out the point and you're trying to find an area that's open to win the point, or you're trying to set up a shot to win the point. So I think 4.0 is definitely where you're going to have to start to dink and really learn all those shots, cross-court dink and resets, drops, even lobs. That's what I could think of. I mean, I wouldn't say like I'm that great of a player, but I try my best. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm that great. So that's the only advice I see from my eyes from 3.0, 3.5, and 4.0. What are reminders as you play in tournaments? So I have a couple things. Number one is have fun, because in a tournament level style, there's always pressure, and I understand that pressure is a big thing compared from rec play to tournament. So I think you always have to have that mindset to have fun. Really loosen up a little bit and have fun. My second thing is I always play the way I want to play, okay? I don't want to be adjusting to my opponent. I want my opponent to adjust to me. So I play my game style, and they have to adjust to me. That's what I always put in my head before a tournament, or even during games. Like, I'm like, why am I playing their game? Like, example, in singles, if someone's like doing cat and mouse, like, I know for a fact, like, I'm not that great at a cat and mouse game. Like, I can compete, but cat and mouse is like very like, it's not my forte. Okay, I'm more like baseline, and if I get to kitchen, I'm trying to put away the point. All right, there's players who will drop the ball and then play cat and mouse with you, and I'm like, why am I going along with it? Like, they're hitting a drop, and I'm like doing a nice little ding for them. Like, no, I have to remind myself, like, you have to play my game. I'm gonna play my game, and you're adjusting to me. I don't want to be adjusting to you. So I really have to remind myself with that. Pickleball, if you have a lead, it doesn't matter. Like, pickleball is a game of somebody could be down 10-0 and come back and win 11-10. So you really have to just keep your mindset straight and that mentality straight until you win the game. Like, you really have to finish that game strong. You can't just let up. Just because you have a 10-0 lead doesn't mean that you can't lose. So there's that. Next question is, what do you eat before or during a tournament? So before a tournament, usually tournaments are going to be in the morning. It's rare that it's in like the afternoon or evening. But either way, what I like to eat is a nice like meal that is not too heavy though. I try to stay away from like any breads. I do want carbs, so I eat a little bit of rice. Nothing that is too fattening or makes me feel sluggish. So I usually eat like rice, chicken, eggs, a little bit of vegetables, something that I know that it's going to make me still feel like full and full of energy. And I would say during the actual like tournament, I don't really eat anything. I know people eat like protein bars, or they eat something like peanuts, little snacks. I think I need to start doing that, because singles really kills me. Like, I lose so much like energy after playing like 4 games, and singles is such a grind. So I really just drink water, coconut water, Gatorade, things like that. But I do need to start bringing like snacks or something like that to just give me that boost of energy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just try to stay like healthy with what you eat before a tournament. Don't be eating like a box of pizza or like wings or something like that. Do I model my game off any player? Nah, I'm the only Kevin. I model my game off myself. Just kidding. I like to add like everybody's shots into my arsenal. So like, of course, I'll watch a lot of singles. I like to see like Chris Hayworth, like #1 singles player in the world. Like, he's a beast. His forehand is nasty. His backhand is nasty. So I like taking away his tui. Federico, he's nasty too. Hunter Johnson, like I love how Hunter Johnson like curves his forehands. So I think that's one forehand that I would love to master. And Tama he's getting up there, you know, and he's a beast. Like, his play style is different, and the way he like his form and the way he does things is a little different, but he's very like calm. I think I want to be like that nonchalant. I don't really model my game, but I take pieces of everybody and try to add it into my own, and then I try to be myself, because I want someone to be like, you know what, I model my game off Kevin one day, but that's besides the point. So yeah. What are your current shoes? I'm currently using the On Courts, so the On Clouds, the Rogers. Those are pretty good, but the freaking grip is gone, bro. I need to get new ones, but those are my favorite ones as of date. I've used Asics, I've used Diadem, I've used Mizuno. Skechers. So far I do like the Rogers, but I don't know. I think I might go back to Asics. We'll see, but I gotta get one that has warranty because I go through these shoes like sadly, very very sadly. But those are my current shoes that I use. Who do I want to collaborate with? Honestly, I think Roscoe, like Roscoe Bellamy. I think I would want to collab with him. He's a cool guy. He has his own podcasting and he makes YouTube or just videos in general as well. So I think he's a great guy. He's a great player too. Yeah, I think if there was someone to collab with, it would probably be Roscoe. So if you're watching this, Roscoe, hit me up, bro. Hit me up. Let's run singles. Come play with a 2.5. Last question. What is my goal making YouTube and TikTok and all of that for pickleball? I think my goal is to try to, first of all, to just show the fun side of pickleball, enjoy highlights, clips, all of that. But I love the vlogging part and showing like how everything is in pickleball and giving my tips and advice. Like I said, I'm not the greatest player in the world, but I know that my advice can help someone else out there. Whether it's one person or 1,000 people, at least I helped somebody. I just want to spread positivity and the love of the game, because a lot of people hate pickleball, saying it's not a sport, blah blah blah. But go try it out, have fun. Like life's too short to like hate on something like that. My goal is to help people and just build a community, and that's it. I just want to be a good guy. Just want to be a good guy. Anyways, that is it. If you guys have any more questions, comment down below and I will answer them. If you guys enjoyed this video, always like, subscribe, and share, because it's gonna help grow the channel and just build that community that I want. So any little thing helps. A comment, like, anything. So yeah, until next time, peace.